Last week I told you dopamine management is going to change your life. Dopamine detox is the hard way. What is dopamine detox? Detox is a super hype word at the moment. There are tons of drinks that you can find in every supermarket. There's alcohol detox, drug detox, sugar detox, and whatever. I personally think that all products that are labeled detox are not what they pretend they are, and they just use the hype word. So I don't think there are any superfood detox drinks or superfoods that you can eat that will help you to detox yourself. I think if you want to get rid of alcohol in your body or whatever, then you just have to drink water and stay away from alcohol for a bit. And basically this is kind of dopamine detox, because after 24 hours most of the alcohol already left your body, so there's no evidence, chemical evidence, that you still intoxicated, but your dopamine receptors were overused. If you go out on a party, you do drugs, you do alcohol, then you experience a lot of pleasure. You experience a lot of pleasure. And then obviously the next days, it's just not as easy for you to do tasks, because the only way you got pleasure so easily. You got pleasure through drugs, alcohol, being with people, and all that stuff. And now you're supposed to study, to work, which usually also gives dopamine. Learning can give dopamine, reading can give dopamine, working can give dopamine. It's just not as easy as it is with all those things that are now in our life. It's not just substances, it's also our phone, it can be our friends. Like talking to a friend gives you dopamine in a way. And this is also good, but you have to realize, if you want to be motivated to do things, you have to have your dopamine under control. And since I stopped caffeine and drastically reduced my sugar, and I basically drink only water, it's so much more easy and more enjoyable for me to work. But now back to topic, dopamine detox. If you stop drinking alcohol, you make it tougher for yourself to get dopamine through that. If you stop drinking caffeine, you can't get dopamine from there. If you stop doing sugar, you can't get dopamine from that. If you stop all of that, you don't get any dopamine. So the strategy of dopamine is basically cold turkey stopping all dopamine. Now listen, this is watching TV, watching YouTube, reading, talking, meeting friends. You can dance with friends. It's eating. Every eating gives you dopamine. So the only thing you would be allowed is drinking water, walking, and meditating. You're not even allowed to talk. That's the super hard mode of dopamine management. And it can be, I've heard, tremendously powerful. I heard people, they went to a horror period of 2 days, but after they been newborn. If you're that kind of guy that can force themselves to do a 48 hour of dopamine detox, and you feel like you've overused your dopamine receptors, and you're not the kind of guy that wants to slowly go down with bad dopamine triggers, and wants to increase the good dopamine triggers, as I'm trying to do, then the other option is you just don't trigger dopamine at all. And if you do that, please let me know in the comments. I'm really interested. I will do dopamine detox also, and I will report about it. However, I'm honest with you guys, I don't think I could handle the anxiety, the boredom, or anything of not looking at my phone, not looking at the computer, not learning, not working out, not talking of 24 to 48 hours. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm gonna try 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna try 1 hour, and then maybe I'm gonna, if I would do 2 hours, that would be already great. And the bad thing is, you're not even allowed to look at your watch. So you can look outside and estimate how much time you've spent, but you cannot look at your watch. So this is really, really tough. But maybe it's the right thing for some. That's why I wanted to talk about it. I also would love to talk to people that have done it before and read about their experiences. If you felt this video was useful and you haven't heard about dopamine detox before, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm uploading once a week, every Sunday, at least. See you next time.